Ready? Forward, march.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Board of Education, families and guests. My name is Brandon Cox, and I am the proud principal of the world's greatest elementary school, Taft Galloway. It is a privilege and an honor to have Mr. Avery Hall and his family here today for this commencement ceremony. Taft Galloway is so excited to host this amazing ceremony for such an incredible person. Let's give Mr. Avery Hall and his family a round of applause. Now it is my honor to formally introduce you the Mayor of Wayne, Mr. John Racy.
Good afternoon. I first want to thank the Wayne-Westland Schools for inviting me to this very special occasion today. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and of course, the honoree, Mr. Hall, and his friends and family, it is a privilege and honor to be here today. Our nation owes a great debt to its veterans, whose service spans every decade and continues every day of our country's existence. Through untold courage and sacrifice, America's veterans have secured the liberty which the founding fathers sought to establish here in the New World. Whenever and wherever the nation is called, in times of darkness and danger, as well in times of peace and prosperity, American veterans have been there. Veterans have proudly carried the torch of liberty for all to see. Let's not forget the sacrifices veterans like Mr. Hall made for all of us. They have ensured your right to travel freely all around this great country and around the world. In fact, this very school building stands in part because of the sacrifices of veterans. Mr. Hall, sorry. I want to thank you on behalf of the City of Wayne, your contributions making the United States of America a great country that it is today. Thank you. We owe you a debt we can never repay, and sometimes thank you just doesn't seem like enough. I think we can all honor individuals like Mr. Hall through our deeds and not just our words. How do you do that? By living our lives and enjoying America's greatness. We can live our lives and be good Americans, that all veterans can be proud to know that their sacrifices were not in vain. This is the thanks Americans can give. Live your lives well, as productive citizens should. President John F. Kennedy once said that a nation reveals itself not only by the people it produces, but also by the people it honors, the people it remembers. Mr. Hall, congratulations, sir. I truly am honored to be here to see you receive your honorary degree today. Please know that this is a moment I will never forget, and a moment that will forever remain in my heart. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Mr. Hall. Wayne Memorial alumni that are in the room, the Board of Education, staff, students in the back there, we see you guys, you guys are doing great. Family, friends, my name is James Anderson. I am the principal of Wayne Memorial High School. I'd like to welcome everyone to this very special ceremony. Before we begin, there are a number of guests that I would like to introduce. I'd like to introduce the members of our Board of Education. We have our board president, David Cox. Our vice president, Dr. Frederick L. Weaver. Our secretary, Mr. Mark F. Neal. Our treasurer, Mr. Tom Buckaloo. Our trustee, Melanie Hines. She is not able to be in attendance with us today, but she does send her regrets for not being able to attend. Our trustee, Carol Medell. And trustee, Shauna Walker. To my right, I have superintendent, our interim superintendent, Mrs. Jill Simmons. Our assistant superintendent, Mrs. Jennifer Curry, is not able to be here, but she sends her regrets as well. So we can give her a round of applause. Our executive assistant, who has been responsible for making this ceremony a reality, Mrs. Cheryl Watson. And then members of my staff over at Wayne Memorial High School, which is going to, this is symbolic. This is the 100th year for Wayne Memorial. So you are the first graduate of the class of 2020, and then we will have all the rest of the seniors catch up to you soon. Again, my name is Dr. James Anderson. My assistant principals are Mrs. Stacy Pekowski, Mrs. Diane Green, Mrs. Angela Zaley, and our athletic director, Mr. Jason Malloy. So, I said a moment ago the term very special. The term very special does not merely describe the opportunity we are all presented with today. It is our honor to reunite with a proud member of the Wayne Memorial community and finish the work that started so many years ago. However, I think the first thing that we need to do is thank Mr. Hall for his dedication and service to our country. I am certain you made sacrifices, leaving the comforts of Wayne Memorial as a young man and throughout your military career. Your classmates, every zebra that has walked across the stage since the 1950s, and I express our sincerest gratitude for your service to our country. Thank you. When I talk to students today about high school, I talk about opportunity. It's my belief that our goal as a high school is to prepare students for the next opportunity in their lives, regardless if it is the military, college, a family business, or going straight into the workforce. Opportunities are unique. Oftentimes, they only present themselves for a short time before they are missed. I cannot imagine how often you thought about the missed opportunity of earning your high school diploma. I, along with the Wayne-Westland Community School District, are proud to be a part of helping you change a missed opportunity into a seized opportunity. Your years of life experiences, including the military, and 24 years in the school setting working with kids as a custodian, more than qualify you for this distinction. I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments and for your recognition today. It may have taken some time and a lot of patience, but the diploma you received today will belong to you. You have earned it. In my traditional commencement speeches, I always take time to thank the teachers. I'd like all of us to think of your teachers who have since passed, all those years ago, and send our thanks. I also traditionally take time to thank parents. Let us spend special thoughts and thanks to your parents who sent their son off to 2 wars and sacrificed their time watching their son cross the stage. Special thanks to your 9 siblings for the love of brothers and sisters will last a lifetime. It's my understanding that you are the last living member of your brothers and sisters, so we wish them peace as well. Again, unique when a graduate is 84, correct? 85 now. 84 still. It's still young, 84 years young. I want to recognize your wife, who stood by your side for nearly 60 years. I'm sure you miss her every day, and I know she's looking down and is equally proud of your accomplishments. A father of 4 children, I can say with certainty your children share that pride as well. I want to thank your daughter and son, as well as your sons who are with your wife, for their contributions to your life, including the numerous grandchildren and great-grandchildren who have enriched your life. They all know the definition of dedication through your life's work. Persevering to get to this diploma is yet another example of your strong work ethic. In closing, I again want to offer you my congratulations, sir. I am honored and proud to be a part of the ceremony today. Thank you for your service, and thank you for not giving up on us. You are the definition of love.
Good afternoon. It is an honor and privilege to be here with all of you today to celebrate the special graduation ceremony for Mr. Avery Hall. I would like to share a little bit of information about Mr. Hall. He was born in Westland before the city of Westland was incorporated in 1966 and was then known as Nankin Township. He attended Katy Elementary School, Wayne Junior High School, and Wayne Memorial High School. When he was 17, he left high school to enlist in the U.S. Army during the Korean War and retired as a Sergeant First Class after 20 years serving our country. Mr. Hall was then employed by Lawton Public Schools in Oklahoma as a custodian for 24 years. Mr. Hall was married for 60 years to his lovely wife, Lucia, and had 5 children. He now has 6 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-granddaughter. Mr. Hall, Wayne-Westland Community Schools, and the entire community offer our thanks for your service and our best wishes as you graduate today. It is with honor and pride that I bestow the special class of 2020 to the members of the Board of Education. Mr. Cox, as President of the Board of Education, I now present to you our 2020 graduate, Mr. Avery Hall.
Mr. Hall, Avery. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Wayne-Westland Community School District, it's my honor to present you with this diploma, certifying that you have graduated first in your class of 2020 after the Rebecca Lodge You're first in your class. Congratulations.
First, I want to speak to the children of Taft Elementary School. Just a few words. Thank you, boys and girls, for being here with me on this very important day, an exciting day. My name is Avery Hall. I left Wayne in 1953, but I still consider my home Wayne, Michigan. Like y'all heard, I'm here today to receive my high school diploma from Wayne Memorial High School. And now, boys and girls, the important word I want to say to you, stay in school. Stay in school. Your education is very important. I worked at a grade school for over 20 years in Oklahoma. I spoke to my 4th and 5th graders every year. And I'm going to tell you some of the same things I told them. Mind your parents. And your teachers. That's very important. Your parents love you dearly. Your teachers love you dearly. And they are here to give you a good education. They will guide you and teach you. Be on time for school. Mind your classroom and school rules. And eat well. Thank you, boys and girls. I wish you well through your school education. And I'm very, very happy to make friends with you. I want to speak to our classmates. This is Wendell, my son. He's taking good care of me. I'd like to speak to all of you for making this happen. You don't know how excited and happy I'm be here today to receive this high school diploma. I want to thank Cheryl Watkins. She's worked on this for a long time. I've talked to her numerous times. And I really knew Cheryl before I come here yesterday. I just talked to her on the phone. And now I've met her after all these months. But there's Cheryl back there. She had worked hard, and I'm sure that everyone else has worked hard on this. And Tammy, is Tammy here? Hello, Tammy. Thank you for all your good work. Appreciate it. No, I'm up here. Leave me alone. You take care of the old man here. I should thank the principal at Wayne Memorial High School and the superintendent. I'm sorry. I'm all mixed up here. very happy to meet you for making this possible. And all the others who give much of their time preparing. Also the mayor of my hometown, Wayne, Michigan. I was born at 335 South Wayne Road, where the old Kmart store is now at. Now they have a U-Haul place. And my Uncle Orbit. Is Jimmy and Shirley here? These are my two cousins. They're twins. They live right next to us. So, glad to see you. I was hoping you could make it. Wendell took me by there this morning, and I was very unhappy to see Katie's school gone, but that's the way it works. I believe when I left in 1953, it was still called the Village of Wayne, I believe. And now I come back, and we got two cities. We got Wayne, we got Westland. Quite an improvement. Also attended Wayne Junior High. I believe that was on someplace near the Wayne River on one of those streets. That shit's gone by now. I'd like to recognize my nieces and nephews. Would you all stand? My two cousins, James and Shirley Hall. Shirley come in from South Lyons, and James come in from Chelsea. Most of all, with my classmates, raise your hands. Well, I need to sit down. I want to see y'all. Again, thank everybody